Hello everybody, and welcome, and it's always great to follow Karen. She takes half my speech, so this will be very quick indeed. Look, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land which we meet on, and to also pay my respects to elders both past and present. This is a great opportunity today. We don't often have this sort of setting and all of us here gathered to talk specifically, in actual fact, around out-of-home care. Look, this is if you like, a hot topic for government. We've seen what's happened in other jurisdictions. There's a lot of emphasis on getting this right, and I think the speakers that we have today will begin to shed some light on what that means for the children and young people in our care, and also in the care of the non-government sector. We have the realities for out-of-home care for us are that for Western District, which goes from Bathurst to Bourke, is that we have within community services about 768 children in our care, and there's a further roughly 500 in the non-government sector. So as I was saying this morning, if you've got roughly a population, Western District, of slightly under 300,000, and you have 1,300 children in care, something's not right. So I do believe, it's absolutely incumbent on us for those children that are in the system, that we give them and afford them the best opportunities that they have. We'll hear today how we can do that a lot better and what the findings have been around this study. But equally so, I'm a firm believer that the only way we're going to solve this is to keep children out of the system, full stop. And so whilst we'll be doing a lot for our children who are in the system, certainly I'll be working with staff within FACS to work out how we can in fact keep kids out, support families more readily, and that means us working in close connection with other government agencies and also the NGO sector. The harsh reality is that, in fact, the number of children coming into care is actually growing, and also the children who are in our care are staying, on average, over the last 5 years, I think it turns out, for an additional 2 years in the system as well. So it was, I think, 5 years ago they were staying on average for 10 years. Now it's increased to 12.6 years, I think it is. So you can see that things are trending in the wrong direction. So it does take some dramatic action, I think, to begin to turn this whole process round. And the only way we're going to do that is with solid research and a commitment from all of us here to work closely together. So I'd just like to say that, like Karen, I sort of hope that you will listen to what is being said today, that you will ask questions, challenging questions, so that we can seek a way through this. We're very keen at FACS to open up the conversation and to look at some fairly radical ways in which we can turn this around. So without anything more, I'd like to hand it over to, is it Marina, to take it further. So thank you very much for that.